Hello Aquarius and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot reading! We're not going to put a label on it. We're just going to see where the cards take us. It's usually a mixture of love and career. But here we go. We're going to pick some cards. We're going to pick some clarifiers just to get a fuller story of what is going on for us. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. And some might say that it's too early for Halloween, but I never think it's too early for Halloween. I never think so. So, yeah, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween edition. We have like a month and a half, but I don't care. I don't care. All of them are going to look like this until Halloween. Woo! With that said, thank you for trusting me with your cards. I'm so happy to be here, and thank you for spending time with me. Oops. Okay. You got an extra card. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. There has been an ongoing theme of communication for a little bit, of having some type of conversation, of opening some type of conversation for you for a really long time. It seems like it's been on the back burner, like something that's maybe been avoided, but it's kind of, it keeps popping up. It's like it needs to happen. Okay, so 9 of Swords. I feel like maybe this conversation is gonna like, because I mean it goes ace to 10, right? Like I feel like this conversation is really gonna help close things. It's gonna help you, like that last sword is gonna help you get to that 10. It's gonna help you finish this cycle. So I really advise that you have whatever conversation this is that you've been meaning to have for a while now. Ooh, we have the Magician. Yes, this is like a big incoming to a cycle of something that's going to make you feel really secure too. We have the Knight of Pumpkins here, which is the Nine of Pentacles, something that's going to help you feel really secure. And maybe you feel insecure because you haven't had this conversation yet. It's like the last nail on the coffin, right? We have the Two of Pumpkins, but it's reverse. See, it's making you feel uneasy. It's making you feel imbalanced. You really need to have this conversation in order to really ground yourself, really be able to move on. We have the King of Pentacles here. Let's put some clarifiers on that. Okay. Ooh, that's 2. Ooh, we have the Three of Ghosts, the Three of Cups. Huh, interesting. And then we have the Ace of Pumpkins. I feel like somebody could be coming into your life, maybe from your past, maybe somebody that was on the back burner, or just like an old friend, whatever, or it could be somebody completely new. It is the reunion card, but it's also like the collab card, celebration card, right? The Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like that person is really going to give you a new opportunity, either in security or just some kind of new financial endeavor, or maybe like some kind of hobby that's going to bring you money, which I guess is a financial endeavor, but whatever. We have the Knight of Imps. Ooh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's like, yes, take action on this. Take this person up on this. Like, this is a hot collab just waiting to happen. But I feel like you're a little resistant to it because the Three of Ghosts is reversed, but it is on top of the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you are kind of scared to work with this person because you are insecure about where your money's going to go. You're like, is this going to go to both of us? Is it going to go to me? I kind of just want it to go to me. Am I going to put in 80% of the ideas? You put in 20 and we split it 50-50. That's not really fair. I know Aquarians, they're very creative. They're very creative and they really think outside of the box. So sometimes I can imagine, this is just a theory, but I can imagine that working in groups can be a little difficult for you. This isn't in the cards, this is just a side note. Can be a little difficult for you because Aquarians are so creative, they do think so out of the box, that it's almost like when they work in groups, it's like it's unfair because people don't bring as much creativity and as much like interesting ideas to the foreground. So it's kind of like frustrating. And you can even say that. You can be like, listen, I'm coming up with more ideas here. So if we do want to split it 50-50, you need to be pulling more weight in some other avenue of whatever this is because I'm bringing most of it to the plate. Just an idea. We have the Devil here. There is some type of toxic trait or situation, or maybe some kind of toxic energy that's coming in, that's in your life, not coming into your life. It's in your life right now. This could be some kind of addiction, a dependency. It could be a dependency on a person. It could be a dependency on just alcohol. substances used to escape. I don't know. We have the 4 of pumpkins here. How cute. It's like you don't want to let it go. You're like, I want more. I want more. Yes, this is what I used to cope in. I want more. I'm planting more. I'm planting more. I want it everywhere. I want it everywhere in my life. Look at all those pumpkins. I want it everywhere. I can't let it go. Let's see. This deck is cute. I've had this deck for like kind of a long time. I just never use it. But you're going to be seeing it. You're going to be seeing it for a hot minute. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Did I mention? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a general reading. Not everything's going to resonate. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. Okay, sorry. If you want a personal reading, hit me up. I'd love to schedule a personal reading with you. Let's see. Ooh, we have King of Pumpkins, but it's reverse. Wow, there are so many pentacles in here. See, whatever this is really keeping you from like your highest potential and like your highest best self. Like there is something that you're really depending on, and it is like really keeping you from just reaching your full potential right now. Just like having your King of Pumpkin moment, like having this reverse on top of the devil. It's like you really need to let something go. And I mean, especially with the 4 of pumpkins, the 4 of pentacles, you really need to let something go. Like whatever this dependency is, you have to let it go. You really, really do. We have the 4 of swords. This is something you've been thinking about letting go for a long time, or maybe you've been healing from something. So you've been using whatever this is to cope. But it is time to move on. Like you have been thinking about this for such a long time. You have been putting so many tokens into this jar. The jar's full. Okay? It's time to like really think about what you need to do to let go of this dependency, whatever it is. Like reach out to somebody, maybe look for some local groups, maybe look for some forums to get some ideas. But it's really keeping you from, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a substance. It could be something that you really just depend on, some kind of trait that you do that like really you use to cope that isn't necessarily healthy. Okay, so Page of Wands. Okay, it's like, yes, we got to do this, right? We got to start our new leaf. We got to freaking do this. We have the Ace of Swords reverse. It's like, okay, but you need to have this conversation in order to move on, in order to live your freaking life. Put some cards on that. Yeah, let's use these. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Knight of Ghosts reverse. Interesting. Okay. One more card. High Priestess reverse. Interesting. I feel like you have this conversation that really needs to take place. And once this conversation takes place, it's like, okay, I can start like chariot moment, right? Like I can start moving on. You've been like kind of slacking in your spiritual practice a little bit with the High Priestess reverse here. With the Knight of Ghosts reverse, I feel like somebody has disappointed you recently. Somebody came into your life either with a love offering, or maybe they came in with just like an offering of like wanting to be your friend or something, and you are on a higher plane than they are. Like they could not meet you where you are right now, and that was just a little frustrating. And so maybe you kind of need to cut them off. Maybe that's the conversation you need to have, is be like, hey, I don't have time. And maybe they keep hitting you up like, hey, let's hang out, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that, and they're sucking like all this amazing energy you have. So you're like depleted. You don't have time to do your spiritual practice with the High Priestess reverse here. And like you kind of need to let this person go to start your new life. With the 10 of Ghosts, it's like you have so much potential for like love and happiness right now. But somebody has disappointed you, and you either need to let it go or you need to let that person go. let them go, or just keep them at afar. You know, just tell them like, I don't really have time right now. I'm kind of working on me right now and working on like taking care of some things with the Page of Wands here. Okay, let's pick a card from the Pixie Kids. Pixie Kids. All right. Perfect. Nurture yourself. It's essential to your well-being. High Priestess fucking reverse. Nurture yourself. It's essential to your well-being. Okay, take care of number one. Take care of number one, okay? You have been like sitting on something that you like have been healing from, and you've been grabbing onto something to use whatever this was to cope through this, but it's like, it's time to move on, okay? You need to nurture yourself. You need to start doing some things. If you are working with somebody, make sure that there's an equal give and take. Yeah, and just take care of number one, okay? All right, so I will see you in another 2 weeks. Subscribe to this video. Leave me a comment below. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Leave me your favorite Halloween emoji. Tell me where you're going to be for Halloween. Tell me where you were for last Halloween. I don't care. Just leave me a freaking comment. Subscribe to this if you haven't already. I love you so much, and I'll see you in another 2 weeks. XOXO.